Thank you. I appreciate the leader for yielding. I think we have very different definitions of success for the American people. As Democrats, we have been focused and have been successful in growing our economy by growing the middle class, lowering healthcare costs, making sure that we are addressing climate change, having safer communities. And now, the Republican conference is saying they are sending us home for 6 weeks without funding the government, that we have one bill out of 12 completed because extremists are holding your conference hostage. And that's not the full story. The extremists are holding the American people hostage. We will have 12 days when we return to fund the government, to live up to the job the American people sent us here to do. Your time is coming. The American people are watching. They are going to demand accountability. We should be staying here, completing these appropriation bill, stripping out the toxic, divisive, bigoted riders that have been put on these bills, and get back to work for freedom and for our economy and the American family. I yield back.
House to be in order.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And I would agree with the gentlelady on one thing that she just said. The American people are watching. And what the American people just watched is every single Democrat vote against funding veterans benefits. Every single one. But thank goodness this Republican majority stood together and put the votes on the board, $138 billion, so our veterans will get the benefits that they deserve and earn.
Greetings, friends. New proposals are gaining traction in Congress. It's expected that the House of Representatives will take up these new bills and vote to prevent Social Security benefit cuts. However, these plans might lead to some unexpected changes. My dearest friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video, especially if you are a Social Security beneficiary. Also, this coming Friday, I will be announcing more winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways. Bipartisan talks on Capitol Hill to stave off a looming insolvency for Social Security are continuing. Senate Republican Bill Cassidy has been a leader on the Republican side of Social Security talks. Senator Cassidy and Senator Angus King had enlisted a group of 14 senators from both sides of the aisle to explore solutions like adjusting the retirement age. There is some new optimism that Congress might move forward with two smaller Social Security efforts. One around education for retirees and another around public sector workers. Shai Akabis, Director of Economic Policy at the Bipartisan Policy Center, has been involved in the talks. She told reporters this week, "If we can get some bipartisan agreement on some of these low-hanging fruit issues, it may help us build up the muscle memory to tackle the bigger problems. Of course, those larger problems are only going to become more unavoidable in the coming years, with a recent government trustees report finding that Social Security will be in financial peril within a decade. One smaller effort that has gained momentum is centered around how the SSA communicates with Americans to help them make better decisions about when to claim their Social Security benefits. The Social Security program provides retirees an option of when to start receiving their checks. They can begin as early as age 62, But with a trade-off, those monthly benefits are locked in at a lower rate for the rest of their lives. The monthly benefit amount gets bigger the longer you wait to claim, topping out with a maximum benefit for Americans who wait out until age 70. Senator Bill Cassidy worked with other lawmakers that would push the agency to change the language that it uses to describe how their benefits change with age. It would also require the agency to send paper statements to more Americans, informing them how and when to claim benefits. A second effort from Representative Abigail Spanberger and Garrett Graves is focused on changing the rules around the windfall elimination provision and the government pension offset. The current setup can reduce the Social Security benefits for workers who receive pension from a job that is not covered by Social Security. That bill currently has 288 co-sponsors in the House from both sides of the aisle. So the path ahead for both bills is still unclear, with Congress set to navigate an array of other issues. The education bill is seen as an easier lift because it requires little additional funding. Meanwhile, eliminating the windfall elimination provision could be tougher because it's estimated to cost $182 billion over the coming decade. Alex Lawson, the executive director of a group called Social Security Works, suggests a price tag could be the challenge to address the windfall issue. As for the larger reforms to address Social Security's looming funding shortfall, Senator Bill Cassidy says that retirees will have to wait for action from Washington, D.C. Senator Cassidy has been critical of both President Biden and former President Donald Trump for offering few details on Social Security. He added that the prospect of these across-the-board cuts to benefits could mobilize voters in the coming years and increase the political focus on the issue. The big question will be whether lawmakers can resolve deep differences with lawmakers like Senators Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders, on one side proposing a bill that would increase benefits by taxing wealthier Americans. Meanwhile, Republicans, including Senator Cassidy, are not in favor of tax increases in order to increase the revenue side of the program. So they are looking instead for solutions like raising the retirement age as a means to close the shortfall. So dear friends, how should our government handle the Social Security funding shortfall? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Well, my beautiful and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Sunday. My dear friends, thank you for being part of this community and for being here every single day. To say thank you, I will be announcing several winners this coming Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaways, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed weekend.